champions.
Now we are winning, achieving, and doing our best. We are running, believing, and gaining success. We are racing and chasing and running to win. Reach the goal, we are champions. Now we are winning, achieving, and doing our best. We are running, believing, and gaining success. We are racing and chasing and running to win. Reach the goal, we are champions.
Reach the goal, we are champions. How are y'all doing out there? Life has changed. It will never be the same. But you have been champions with your social distancing, learning new ways to communicate, wearing masks, and staying safe. And today, we want to help you plan how to reach out to keep the VBS spirit going in your churches, your communities, and your homes. Come on, say it with me. Reach the goal, we are champions. Reach the goal, we are champions.
Ready, set, go. I am Marilyn E. Thornton, the lead editor of Abingdon Press Faith in Culture programs, perfect for Vacation Bible School. With this 2020 sports theme, your community will get ready to bring the good news of Jesus Christ. Everyone will get set to be active and exercise their faith. With champions in life, ready, set, go with God, participants will come to know that Jesus makes them winners. Ready, set, go. The overall Bible verse reminds of how the body, mind, and spirit work together. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will fly up on wings like eagles. They will run and not be tired. They will walk and not be weary. That's Isaiah, the 40th chapter, verse 31. Participants will discover examples of sports activity in the Bible. A foot race in which the winner brought good news and bad. The use of archery that kept a friend safe. A pool of water that heals, all coupled with stories that uplift Black history and culture. Sports competition shows us Black excellence from well-known athletes like Jesse Owens, Serena Williams, and LeBron James to relative unknowns like Mabel Fairbanks, Mommy Biney, and Benita Fitzgerald-Mosley. Black people compete in everything from basketball to track and tennis, ice skating, and swimming. Sports language in the Bible encourages everyone to do their best. They will be inspired to reach for the prize. 1 Corinthians 9:24-25 says, "Don't you know that all the runners in the stadium run, but only one gets the prize? So run to win. Everyone who competes practices self-discipline in everything."
VBS is a time when churches have traditionally tried to pack in as many people as possible in order to get the word out about the love of Jesus Christ. There are many things to consider in order to have in-person Vacation Bible School. First of all, there will be no packing it in until there is a vaccine for the virus that is causing this pandemic. So think about how you will adjust to physical distancing in your church space. If you have green space or parking lots, how can you utilize them? We have a new emphasis on cleaning our hands, as well as helping people to remember to keep their hands to themselves. Bathroom breaks will need to be monitored. Children touch everything. Doorknobs, countertops, and stalls will need to be sprayed down regularly. Have plenty of sanitation stations in place, as well as soap, bathroom tissue, and paper towels. Keep tissues available along with lined trash and garbage cans. Now, many of our volunteers are in the age group that needs extra protection. So masks, masks, masks for everyone, all the time. VBS is a time of exuberance, loud singing, hugging, and high fives. Introduce humming. Use movements at 6 feet or more distances, and make the circle wide during storytelling time. The Abingdon Press program has always been flexible. It has always included every generation. Churches can do their part to help parents to be their own VBS leaders. Kids have been home for a long time now, and the materials for Champions in Life can help church leaders and parents to mix it up. Ask God to guide your feet and your hands. You can do it. And Linda Furtado is going to tell you more about it.
My name is Linda Furtado, and today we're going to learn about Champions in Life, a faith and culture Bible and arts resource that can be used at home for parents and their kids this summer and all throughout the year. My kids are ages 13, 11, and 6 in elementary and middle schools. They are also PKs, that's preacher's kids, because I'm a preacher's wife. And as an educator, ministry leader, and otherwise creative person, I am always looking for ways to teach my kids more about Jesus, the Bible, and their culture, especially this summer. As Marilyn said earlier, traditional VBS may be a challenge this year. So, what do we do now? Well, let's take a look at the Champions in Life kit from Abingdon Press. Take a peek with me. Well, first of all, here is the DVD. On it, there is a cartoon called Look Out, Watch Out. It touches on life with others and at home. And sometimes I find that my kids need outside influences to support the at-home life moments of working and living together as a family. If you don't have a DVD player, follow the link. In the meantime, take a look.
Look out! Watch out! Look out! Hey! Watch out! Hey! Look out! Hey! Watch out! Hey! Look out! Hey! Watch out! Hey!
Look out for you, watch out for me. I got your back, and together we'll be safe and secure. Christ's love is our bond, holding each other. Together we're strong. Look out for you, watch out for me. I got your back, and together we'll be safe and secure. Christ's love is our bond, holding each other. Together we're strong. Look out, I'ma look out for you.
Watch out!
Please watch out for me too.
Look out!
When you need someone to pray,
Watch out!
I'll be there for you today.
Look out!
When you need a helping hand, when you need to talk, understand that I'm here when you're up or down, and I'm here when no one's around. I love you, I love you, and I love you. Together we're strong.
Together we're strong.
I love you, I love you, and I love you. Together we're strong.
Together we're strong.
Look out for you, watch out for me. I got your back, and together we'll be safe
And here is the music CD. I said, wow, when the song from the cartoon came on, and my 13-year-old said, I like that one. As I listened to the music, all the kids walked in the room and started singing along. The very first song became an instant refrain sung around the house. It said, reach the goal, we are champions. In fact, there were several catchy and fun songs, and it felt good to know that it wasn't just me who thought these would be great to sing or listen to around this house this summer. So, rather than reviewing the kit on my own, I continued to include my kids. The Arts and Crafts Manual has 2 crafts that sparked their imaginations. I mean, they were instant hits. My 11 and 13-year-olds Loved the mix of design and science with the magnetic ice skater. It's so simple, made with paper designed figures and a tinfoil pie pan ice skating rink. While my 6-year-old was delighted at the thought of making her own winner's wreath to wear. Now, next, we'll have the age level Bible leaders and student books. Having kids of various ages and interests in my own home, it was helpful to find both age level variation and subject continuity in all 5 lessons. Let me find some examples. From scripture and memory verse, in lesson 1, Get in the Race, I love the crossover between page 3 of the pre-kindergarten and kindergarten book and the younger elementary, page 2. In Be Skillful, Be Caring, the shared visuals support the biblical story of David and Jonathan. Lesson 3, Keep Your Eyes on Jesus, is a great Bible lesson that carries across the younger kids' books while giving a unique approach that is far more fitting for my teenager. In lesson 4, A Long Wait, the visual on page, on page 24 of the youth book is perfect, and my kid could easily see herself among this group of youth. Now, lesson 5, Reach for the Goal, shows much of what is present throughout the lessons, bringing to life many familiar and unfamiliar faces for my kids to get to know amazing people across history even, and even engaging in the biblical story and reflection. Now, with all of this, the leader materials associated with each age level are quite helpful step-by-step guides for what to say and how to lead the lessons. Remember, you are a parent and you are the leader, and there is a devotional even just for you at the beginning of each of the lessons. What a gift. I can lead my children in growing spiritually as I prepare myself, and you can do that too. As a parenting coach, I know that parents can always use some help, and the Parent Empowerment Pages, or PEPs, are a helpful window and guide into what makes for age level appropriate activities for kids in their gifts and developmental stages. The 5 lessons are supported with helpful features including quick reference tips, parent quotes, scriptures, resources, activities. It's just a great help for making the most of the DVD and CD and the comic book and online extensions and suggestions. The other standout piece is this comic book. As I'm flipping through it, I'm sure to realize a few things here. It is very colorful. It also tells the 5 Bible stories from the program and the sports spotlight people for the sports themed program. Now, this is a great launching pad for some Google searches so that my kids get history lessons over the summer in the midst of their Christian studies and VBS activities.
Do you remember the church kids? There are the twins, Nayo and Ayo. Their names mean joy, and they're the oldest. There's Jimmy, who loves baseball, and Omar, who is proud of his Jamaican heritage. Then there's Sue, who loves facts, and Kendi, who loves music. Along with their roller skating coach, Rolanda Wheeler, they will guide you through the Bible stories and into sports adventures. Come on, let's take a look.
Champions in Life comic book. Story 1, Get in the Race. Here we are at Lincoln Park in Washington, D.C. Lincoln Park was built in 1876, the first public land named after President Lincoln. And in it stands a statue, Mary McLeod Bethune, the first woman and the first black woman on public land, built in 1974. It says, "Let her works praise her." Here comes Kendi floating on a wave of purple. "Hey, Coach, wait for me. I'm not late." "I think we have time for a race while we're waiting." 8:45 a.m. Ready, set, go. Lord, I'm running, trying to make 100. Niall's already winning. Vamos, vamos. I keep winning again and again. Ooh. Io is winning too because he keeps at it. Yeah, man, but when you're gonna win for real, you know? See, you making us look bad, dude. At least Io gets in the race. What are y'all doing? Girls rock. Come on, y'all. Bring it in. Let me tell you something about winning. Winning for winning's sake is not all it's cracked up to be. Sometimes pride can make you put on a show. There's a Bible story about a race. King David's son, Absalom, tried to take over the kingdom. He won. Then he didn't. When King David's army started winning, Absalom had to get out. His hair got tangled in a tree and his horse just kept on going. That's how he got caught. They had to kill him. It was an African's job to run and bring the news, good or bad. But Ahimaaz wanted the honor of bringing the news, so he got in the race. He won, but he only told about the win. So when the African got there, he had to tell the king what happened to Absalom. "Man, I wouldn't want to be him. Don't nobody bring me no bad news." Let's roll on to the 20th century. 1936. Get on, brother. Niall, I'm good on my skates. I know where we're going, so do I, Sue. Where's your bike, Coach? I'm rolling, Kendi. We're all flying like eagles on our way to Berlin. Berlin? Oh, wow. This is where Jesse Owens ran. Did you know that he was a sickly child? In 1935, as a student at Ohio State University, he ran in 42 events, winning them all. Betcha he was singing, "I keep winning again and again." Then, at the 1936 Olympics, he won 4 gold medals. Come on, let's get on the track. Everybody, ready, set, go. Here I go again, a winning and a winning. You should stop gloating. It's easy for you to win against us. That's my sister. She likes to be first no matter what. She should learn from the Bible lesson. It's not just about being first. Like Usain Bolt, when he ran in the 2009 World Championships in Berlin, he beat his own record. He's Jamaican, you know. Each one should try to get on a higher level. Get in the race and try hard. You may get beat, but you will still be a champion. Come on. Time to go home. Pow!
Champions in Life is about activating and exercising faith and fun. churches can make sure that every young person under their influence has a copy of the Volume 2 Church Kids comic book, either digitally or by purchasing and sending them out. Each story will have an accompanying audio. This summer, as you move out of your home bubbles, get in double bubbles with friends to act out these stories. They can use these podcasts to learn and practice the stories, giving each church kid their own voice. They can use FaceTime Live or some other media platform to perform the 5 stories with their friends and for friends and church members. Or they can do them at home, just for fun and to practice their reading. And anytime you want more detail on a Bible lesson or on the sports spotlight personalities, consult the Age Level Bible and the Heritage Drama Leader books. Reach the goal, you are champions. Reach the goal, you are champions. See you next time.
Get in the race and run the win. Run into God's champions. Get in the race and run the win. Run into Christ champions.
Now we are winning, achieving, and doing our best. We are running, believing, and gaining success. We are racing and chasing and running to win. Reach the goal, we are champions. Now we are winning, achieving, and doing our best. We are running, believing, and gaining success. We are racing and chasing and running to win. Reach the goal, we are champions. On the path trying to finish. Ready, set, go, the race is now beginning. My soul's on fire, working out my spirit. If I live for Christ, that's how I'm winning. Entering the race, I can compete. But the only competition I have is me. The goal is truth. The goal is knowledge. The goal is loving to be strong and solid. Now we are winning, achieving, and doing our best. We are running, believing, and gaining success. We are racing and chasing and running to win. Reach the goal, we are champions. Now we are winning, achieving, and doing our best. We are running, believing, and gaining success. We are racing and chasing and running to win. Reach the goal, we are champions. Receive and believe. Go, grow, and achieve. We may run and we may get weary. We may stop, things may get blurry. But God renew my strength. Give me the power to make it to the end. I'm not gonna break, I'm not gonna bend. I'm not gonna fall, I'm going to win. Now we are winning, achieving, and doing our best. We are running, believing, and gaining success. We are racing and chasing and running to win. Reach the goal, we are champions. Now we are winning, achieving, and doing our best. We are running, believing, and gaining success. We are racing and chasing and running to win. Reach the goal, we are champions. Get in the race and run to win. Run into God. We are champions. Get in the race and run to win. Run into Christ. We are champions. Get in the race and run to win. Run into God. We are champions. Get in the race and run to win. Run into Christ. We are champions. Get in the race and run to win. Run into God. We are champions. Get in the race and run to win. Run into Christ. We are champions. Get in the race and run to win. Run into God. We are champions. Get in the race and run to win. Run into Christ. We are champions. We are